Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chase Chrisley MIA while family does interviews, bad blood. Chase Chrisley has been MIA from being public with his family much since their pardon. However, now the family is doing interviews, and Chase is nowhere to be seen. Fans are wondering if there is bad blood within the family that is making it this way. Chase is doing a lot of things on his own and seems to be busy. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Savannah Chrisley had to take care of her younger siblings while her parents were in prison. She gained custody of them and spent her time raising them. She would always say that they have a child who will fight for them. This left out Chase. So it always made fans wonder if Chase did not care if they were out of prison or not. However, he seemed to be keeping up with Nanny Faye and making sure she had everything she needed while staying close to her. However, Chase has been missing from a lot of family things lately, and fans are wondering what is going on. The Chrisley family recently did an interview. However, Grayson and Savannah were the only children there. Fans were wondering where Chase was. They are also now wondering if they have bad blood within the family that is stopping him from joining. I haven't seen him in any pictures Savannah posts, and he's not in this interview one. Probably working. He's got a roofing business and alcohol-free vodka company he's trying to launch. Hopefully in a better place. I wouldn't want to be mixed up in all that either. Sassy has been cold to him and insinuated she was abandoned by family. She never specifically named him, but I got the feeling Queen Savannah was unhappy with him. Chase has been around. He was on TikTok with Todd. He posted about their release. I just don't think he wants to talk about the experience. I think it really shook him more than the others. It is unknown why Chase was not in the interview. Maybe he was just busy. The Chrisley family has never been far from headlines, but lately there's been a conspicuous absence at the center of their latest media blitz, Chase Chrisley. While his sister Savannah and other family members make appearances, offer updates, and fight to control the narrative surrounding Todd and Julie Chrisley's legal troubles, Chase has remained noticeably off the radar. The silence, once interpreted as a tactical retreat, is now igniting speculation of something deeper, perhaps even bad blood boiling within the already embattled family. The Chrisleys, known for their glittering Southern charm and razor-sharp wit on reality TV, have weathered their fair share of storms. But with Todd and Julie serving prison sentences for tax evasion and fraud, the spotlight has shifted dramatically. Savannah has emerged as the unofficial spokesperson, taking on media interviews, podcast appearances, and social media transparency like a seasoned pro. Grayson, still relatively young, has leaned into support roles, while even Nanny Faye, forever the fan favorite, has had her moments of heartfelt candor. But Chase vanished. No interviews, no cameos, no offended social media posts. The man who once played the cheeky, mischievous son on Chrisley knows best has ghosted the public eye. For a family so steeped in televised transparency, his silence is deafening and suspicious. Sources close to the family whisper that tensions have been simmering for months. Allegedly, Chase wasn't thrilled with how Savannah took over family communications after Todd and Julie were sentenced. Some insiders suggest he felt sidelined in decisions about family branding, press strategy, and public image. It said he wanted a more measured approach to handling the fallout, while Savannah, charismatic and fiercely loyal, chose full-throttle engagement. The two siblings, once inseparable, reportedly clashed behind the scenes. One particularly telling clue came during Savannah's recent podcast episode, where she vaguely referred to some people who stepped back because they're not comfortable with the direction things are going. No names were mentioned, but fans quickly read between the lines. Reddit threads lit up. Instagram comments speculated wildly. Chase's absence became a focal point of curiosity and concern. Where is Chase? Has become less a question and more a refrain. Some fans believe he may simply be exhausted. The weight of the legal battle, his parents' incarceration, and the relentless scrutiny would take a toll on anyone. There's also the personal angle. Chase has had his own relationship ups and downs in recent years, including a very public breakup. Perhaps he's retreating for self-care, mental health, and perspective. But others aren't so generous with their theories. The term bad blood has surfaced again and again, suggesting deeper fractures within the family. There are rumors of disagreements over money, the future of the Chrisley brand, and what comes next after Chrisley Knows Best was canceled. Some sources say Chase wants to carve his own path without the weight of the family name. Others claim he's bitter about how decisions were made in the wake of their parents' conviction. His most recent post, a cryptic Instagram story posted weeks ago, only fanned the flames. It featured a Bible verse about betrayal, followed by a quote about knowing when to walk away for your peace. The post disappeared in 24 hours, but screenshots ensured it would live on. It's not the first time Chase has gone dark, but never has it been this long or this dramatic. For a family that has long prided itself on sticking together through thick and thin, on air and off, his absence feels like a missing puzzle piece. Public reaction has been mixed. Some fans support his decision to lay low, praising him for avoiding the fray. Others feel hurt, confused, or even betrayed by his lack of visible support for Todd and Julie. "We need to hear from Chase," one fan tweeted. "He was always the heart of the show. What's happening behind closed doors?" The Chrisleys have never shied away from drama, but this latest saga feels less scripted and more personal. Real pain, real division, and real uncertainty seem to be playing out behind closed doors. With Todd and Julie's appeals still pending and Savannah spearheading efforts to shed light on alleged injustices, the stakes are higher than ever. Meanwhile, Chase's silence grows louder. The longer he stays missing in action, the more it looks intentional. Is it self-preservation or subtle protest? Until he breaks his silence, speculation will only intensify. Will he eventually return to the spotlight and share his side of the story? Or will he continue to build distance between himself and the family brand that once made him famous?